tell my rookie self to have hope and work really hard, make friends with everyone, and enjoy every moment because every competition is really special and you're gonna learn from every one of it.
I would tell my rookie self to keep trying on every idea because a lot of times it doesn't work out the first time. It'll take like a million iterations, but in the end, it can be like a really cool innovation and idea and solve the challenge.
All the effort that you're putting in is worth it, and that the most important part of the entire process is not only hard work but also actually enjoying the community and having fun. And I'm realizing this because this is the first year we have FTC in our country. Last year we had to go elsewhere to compete, and it's so lovely to have a community of people that have the same goals and same hobbies as you, I'd say.
I tell him to take every opportunity to learn about CAD and programming and just all the disciplines and not to wait.
I would tell my rookie self to be more confident because like after my sophomore year experience, I've learned to be more confident, more comfortable around judging settings. And so now I've learned I can be more confident and I could be more free around the judges and my friends.
So my rookie self, this program is going to do a lot of amazing things for you, and it's a lot of fun. Definitely stick to it.
What I would tell my rookie self is, even though they say it's a competition, in the end it's really not. You're in a team helping other teams. This is a learning experience for everybody, and it's just fun to be around. You know, you learn a lot, and just being able to be there and help others is the real fun of it.
I would tell my rookie self not to stress out as much over the small things and to focus on the bigger picture.
I agree with that. Just the idea that, you know, you can do anything you put your mind to, and all your work will pay out in the end.
So when I was a rookie, we were doing online learning because it was like quarantine. So one thing I would say more is to participate more in group meetings. I didn't really say anything, so I didn't really end up learning much in my rookie year, and all of my learning was done like after that. And I think it would have been more productive if I really stepped up and like asked my team questions virtually.
Yeah, so water game next year, hopefully that'll be fun, but hopefully it's not just like ducks and cycling ducks or something. But yeah, in terms of just in general or season-wise, I feel like this season's been really great in terms of a learning experience. We know where we went wrong and what we can do better. So it's really just about being able to implement that next year. We had, within our org, we had our like drafts process done. So we know who our rookies are going to be next year. So I'm really excited to meet them and see what we can do next year as a team. Yeah.
I think we're all really hoping just for something really innovative and really different. Like this year we really tried to go for something like a small design for our robot. So being able just to really explore new ideas with our robot and explore really cool things is I think what we want of the game, something that we could explore really cool ideas with.
I'm excited for water game, and then being on a team with my mentor team. It's gonna be so much fun, and then having the hardest fun I'll ever have.
I'm excited for the new challenge, for it to have like a little bit of more of a diverse or maybe like different like type of game manual and how the robot can like work with the water.
All right, next year I really hope that we get to play a water game. Been doing FTC for 6 years now and can't wait for one of those. Maybe something with like a puzzle, that'd be cool.
I'm excited to finally see if we could maybe, possibly, finally get a water game and how that would work.
So my hope for next year's robotics game is to hopefully perform just as well, if not even better. I have plenty of ideas for what to put in on my side and also the outreach side. I hope that we're able to have a bigger impact and be able to improve ourselves and connect to more teams throughout the world. So FIRST has allowed me to find what I really like and find a community where I can apply the things I like in a way that they can have an impact in the future. Also, it has really prepared me in the way that throughout those years, I've networked with countless individuals, both from industry experts to amazing young people that have the same goals and aspirations as me. So this has really taught me how to be part of a community, and a community that I want to build in the future within my country, which is continuously growing its community of FIRST. So I would say this part and how to actually apply some knowledge you learn in school or in STEM to solve real world problems.
So the most important thing I've learned in FIRST is to pick yourself up after falling down, and that even though it's hard, the end is in sight and you can do anything you put your mind to.
FIRST Robotics has helped me to learn general hand-on skills that I can use in the future very well.
And I have learned good communication skills and mechanical engineering and design.
Yeah, so for me, like, of course, there's the technical skills that we learn from FIRST in terms of doing robotics. Like, the exposure that we get, it's insane. I mean, if you look around in this place, like, we're lucky, and I feel really grateful to be here. But apart from, like, the actual technical skills that we learn, I feel like it's working with people. That's probably what I've learned most personally. For me, like, speaking and that kind of stuff has always been hard. So with judging and whatnot and working with teammates, it's genuinely been a great learning experience throughout. Yeah.
Okay. I feel like the most important thing we learned from FIRST is teamwork, because before this, last year, we had a team full of now seniors but then juniors, and they did everything for us. We would sit in a corner and just watch them like little babies looking up at their parents. We had no idea what we were doing. And after they left this year, we had to build everything from ground up. We didn't know what we were doing. So I guess just being able to make those groups work together and figure out everything from the bottom up was one of the best things we've done this year.
So FIRST for me has at least just kind of prepared me to be working with a team, and also just to know how to build and to construct and engineer code. But for me, it's mostly the community I've built and just being able to work with others, since I always struggled with that. So.
Okay, the most important part we learned in FTC is resilience. And first in general, because there's always errors and always we can achieve our goals whenever we have the mindset to do it.
The most important thing I've learned from FIRST is the power of teamwork to accomplish your goals, and also that there's always room for growth, learning, and improvement. And something I take away for the future is the problem-solving skills I've learned from here, and how you can always work on iterating things to make a better design. And yeah.
The most important thing I've learned through FIRST is gracious professionalism. Now, this is not something that is really just limited to FIRST. It's something you should carry throughout your entire daily life. Showing kindness to people you can, helping others, dealing with situations with grace, just being kind, and just learning to be professional in life.
FIRST has taught me a lot of key skills that I feel like I can use in my later life. Like, I've been able to, like, on like more technical is like I'm able to learn how to do CAD, but I'm also able to talk with other people more and develop more communication skills, which can be important in any field that I go into, which is really awesome.
I think FIRST gave me a lot of like leadership skills and networking skills that I'll carry into like my future job and career.
And FIRST has taught me how to inspire others. Just being inspirational. So yeah.
I think one major thing that FIRST has helped me with is like learning how to collaborate with other people, and like especially when you're working on like different working in different sub teams, or like working on like different aspects of the robot and all of that. It's really important to be able to like have that like collaborative skill, and like being able to like communicate with like different people, like, oh, like what are you gonna do, like this is how we're gonna do this and all of that. So yeah, I think that's like one thing that FIRST has helped me with.
I'd ask Dean Kamen what inspired him to make FIRST as an organization.
I'd probably ask him where he got his inspiration of FIRST from.
I would say thank you so much for creating a space where no matter who you are, where you're from, or like how you may have grown up, that everyone is so kind and willing to help, no matter who you are, where you're from, or how you grew up.
I think I'd ask him to give us get FTC more world slots.
I would tell Dean Kamen to let us have a water game. Just boats. No robot.
If I could talk to Dean Kamen and tell him one thing, I would tell him that what he's done with FIRST is really good, not only for just like kids, but for the world in general, because it's helping, it's helping people learn new things and change the world around them. So I think it's really good what like FIRST has done.